Hey everyone, it's Pearlescent Toys, back in today's video with one of my latest reviews of all time, and not saying late as in new, late as in it's taken me a minute to get here. Yeah, we're looking at the Void Build-A-Figure Namor. Now, long-time subscribers will know that I have reviewed most of this wave already, but for some odd reason, I just never got this one, and that's mainly because I am just like 100% not interested in it. Yeah, I just waited and waited and waited for it to eventually hit clearance, but it never did, and I got a little too impatient. So yeah, here we are. We're finally finishing off the Void Build-A-Figure wave. Oh, and I kind of wanted that Black Panther too, but I mean, we'll see. Half human and half Atlantean, mutant Namor always fights on behalf of the Kingdom of Atlantis. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the review. This look for Namor is based on his design from artist Jay Lee for Namor the Submariner, Volume 1, Issue 26 in 1992. A time skip occurs between issue 25 and 26, and Namor comes out of it with longer hair and with his memories seemingly lost. And yeah, that would usher in this brand new design that you see before you. Now, is this a perfect one-to-one creation from the comics straight to action figure form? Yeah, let's find out. Starting with the sculpt and the paint apps. Now, yeah, the sculpt here is actually pretty nice. You know, I love all the armor bits, and just taking a close look at the legs themselves, like, wow, just look at how much sculpting detail is put into that armor. So intricate, so regal looking, you know. It has so many, there's some skulls right there, so nothing screams 90s more than that. Oh, some spikes as well, 90s. We got the 90s aesthetic down to a point right here. And it even continues on the back, which is very surprising, you know. Sometimes like Marvel, Hasbro, they like cut corners, they don't like include detail on the back, but no, they actually went all out for the entire shin guard. There's those wings on the feet right here. The feet themselves, I know customizers are just salivating over this. You know, so you got some bare feet, some patas, as the great Shardimus Prime would say. These feet are reused from the Okoye Build-A-Figure Wave Namor. So yeah, they're the same feet right there. And continuing up, at first I didn't know where these legs belonged until I started like digging around my collection. I believe these are, yeah, they are the Black Panther, the Atuma Wave, Black Panther Wave legs, or to be more specific, the Vulcan legs, because that's where this mold originates from. Yeah, really good choice right here. Really love those legs. Actually, they are pinned though, so that's weird. I may be wrong. Don't quote me on that. And then here we have this trunk piece, and this is the same as the Okoye Build-A-Figure Wave Namor. In fact, the rest of the body is the exact same as the Okoye Build-A-Figure Wave Namor, because you know, they share the same torso, the same arms, you can see the pins right there, and the same trunks. It's just like, and feet too. It's just like everything else is new though. I love this little belt with a little clamshell on the front of it. It's kind of giving me like Mermaid Man vibes, but that just is probably me. Very oceany, very aquatic themed, as you might say. And this torso, oh my god, ooh, he is. He's just looking sultry right now. I mean, he's looking really good. You know, very ripped. I don't like how big it is over here. This looks kind of like fish-like almost, like gills. Well, I mean, given the character, that would make sense. But I don't think Namor has gills. So yeah, I don't know. I've always thought the musculature on the side of this body mold always looked a bit off. I do love the abs though, and the pecs. They look great. And ooh, he has some little nipples right here. And they go down the arm. Really like no muscular detail on the side of the arm right here. That's kind of strange how it just like is blank, and then it just continues on like being ripped going down. And yeah, those gauntlets, again, these are just like the shin guards. The gauntlets look absolutely exquisite. Just like, look how much sculpting detail went into this. And I do want to say there is like some dry brushing all throughout it, because you can see like some parts of it are darker than the other. There's some more spikes, more 90s spikes. Dang, and then right there. Yeah, just so much detail put into these gauntlets. I'm liking it more and more. I love these trunks as always. And the back is just as ripped as the front. Yikes, what's that? Ew. It is looking fantastic overall. Now we go up to the head sculpt, and this is where it kind of loses me. I think the rest of the figure is perfect, but that head sculpt just really threw me for a loop. I'm like, what the hell? Why does he have like such long hair? I know. I went over it in the character bio at the beginning. This is after a time skip, loses his memory. He seemingly forgets that he should cut his hair every now and then. It's crazy how he grew this all out within 6 months. That's wild. Ooh, they kind of missed the mark right here with the paint apps. It's a little space between the sideburns, but yeah, and the mustache and the little goatee right there. I do love the paint apps for the head. I think the face looks fantastic. That digital face printing is always on top. Hasbro always do a phenomenal job with their comic book characters as of late. But I don't know. I think this is just a design I'm not a big fan of, and it's just like taking me out of it a little. The hair does look great. Yeah, it looks fantastic for like any other character, but for Namor, it just I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. For accessories, he comes with 2 fisted hands, 2 open flat hands, and 2 open C grip hands, which he can use to hold his trident. This is the same trident that came with the Okoye Build-A-Figure wave, and yeah, it looks alright. Looks pretty good. And these are not accessories that comes with this figure, but I just wanted to do a little bit of kit bashing, see what the other Namor head sculpts would look like on this body. Starting with the Walgreens exclusive. This head, it looks alright on this body. The skin tones don't really match that well, but yeah, it looks good. Next up is the classic head sculpt from the Okoye Build-A-Figure wave. And this one, it looks a lot better than the Walgreens exclusive. Skin tones aren't exactly a match, as the head is just slightly darker than the body, but I feel like it could work. And finally, here we have the bearded head from the Okoye Build-A-Figure wave. Honestly, I love this one. I think I like this one a whole lot more than the one it already comes with. Just because like the skin tones again aren't a perfect match, but with this beard covering up half the face, you're hardly gonna notice like the skin tones being mismatched. Yeah, because there's just a separation right here that kind of gives off that illusion of like the skin just being the same. So yeah, that's a really cool thing right there. And plus, this definitely looks like a Namor that has been out of action for 6 months, as opposed to like the big long hair that looks like it would take well over a year to grow out. Like, I don't know any human who would be able to grow this amount of hair within 6 months. If you can, comment down below, prove me wrong, I guess. But yeah, this head sculpt looks absolutely perfect for this body. I think I'm honestly gonna keep this head on and put this on my shelf. This might be my de facto Namor going forward, because this just looks beautiful. But going over articulation, the head is able to move up this much, go down that much. He has some pivot right there and some side to side movement. His arm is able to move up this much. Oop, can I go even further? No, just that much. He has upper arm rotation and upper bicep swivel, a double jointed elbow that's able to bend in this much, and your standard wrist hinge moving up, down, and then all the way around. For the torso, he's able to move this far back and this far forward using that upper ab crunch. And he also has a waist swivel, allowing him to move side to side. For his legs, he's able to kick out this much, go out to the side a tiny bit, and go back about this far. He has upper thigh swivel, a double jointed knee that's able to bend in this much, and his foot is able to move this far down, this far up, and he also has, and I've been forgetting to do this in my videos lately, here he is at his widest stance possible with both feet still flat on the floor. Okay, onto the size comparisons. Here is Namor next to his other counterparts. We have the Walgreens exclusive right here and the Okoye Build-A-Figure. Here he is next to Vision and Crystar, Power Princess and Justice, Namorita and the Atuma Wave Black Panther, Daredevil and Captain America, Wolverine and Spider-Man, The Void Build-A-Figure and Sentry, Darwin and Morbius, and finally Commander Gary and Spider-Ham. Alright, time for my final rating, my overall thoughts. I think I'm going to give Savage Namor here a final rating of 8 out of 10. You know what? I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. People lately have been saying, you need to be more critical in your reviews. Well, I also believe that I should, give figures the praise that they deserve when needed. Now, is this a look that we needed for the Marvel display? Absolutely not. I don't think anyone was asking for this specific design, maybe very few people, but I think a majority of fans just weren't really interested in this. But I'm sort of glad we got it anyways. I love the golden bits, these armor on the shins and the gauntlets right there. They look great. That belt with the clamshell looks fantastic. And the body, as always, is mostly good. I could do with a little bit less musculature, but it is what it is. And yeah, the head sculpt, while it has its fans, I'm not one of them. I think swapping on another head sculpt, whether it be the classic look or the bearded head from the Okoye Build-A-Figure wave, I think it'll make this figure perfect. And yeah, that staff was great as always. And it comes with a lot of hand accessories too, and matching at that. So yeah, I am giving this figure an 8 out of 10. But yeah, that'll do for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Anything you can do to support the channel will be greatly appreciated. Stay tuned for more of the Void Build-A-Figure wave. I'm definitely going to be reviewing that Build-A-Figure maybe this week or next week. And maybe I'll look at Black Panther, but that's just a big maybe. That's if I can afford it in the budget, or find some time to upload that. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to see that. But yeah, with that, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hey, where's my other... I already put him away. Okay.